chosen ones, empaths, and all the genuine souls out there. You might be in this position right now, confused, lost, thinking this don't make sense, why the narcissist is gone. Or you could be in a place where you've actually seen already and like you could share your testimony that you've seen how God works in mysterious ways and cuts the narcissist out of your life for a reason and for your benefit. And if you are of the people who have seen this and you do like to comment, please comment to give insight to those that are still in the dark place, okay? But you full well know, and I promise you, everyone, right, who's in that dark place, that God is, whatever you believe in, right, whatever your belief system is, God, the universe, it doesn't really matter, okay? There is a force out there, all right? You need to know there is a force out there looking after you, and things that made sense to you, like having this relationship, being in that romantic relationship, being in that friendship, having this affiliation with this particular individual was no good for you. And God intervenes. But you might say, but why, Zion, did it take 10 years? Like, from my analysis, just from my finite mind, I believe that these endings of relationships were for divinely appointed time. It happened at a specific time for a specific reason. That's what I believe. That's enough that I know. Alright. It's also even more than just the time and the reason that it happened at this divine timing. I think that possibly if it ended prematurely, you might not have learned the wisdom that you've gained, and you will gain more, and you may have been in a place of hurt or complete devastation. Okay? And what I want for all of you is to understand you're going in a better direction now without them, as troublesome as that may seem, or as hard as the life curves and twists and turns are for you at this moment in time. I want you to know you are heading to a better place. Alright? I'm not talking about in the next world, God willing, in this world and the next world. Alright? But that's what God does promise you. Promise you goods in this world and in the hereafter. And one of these things that actually seems something like they're so hard to bear, such a difficult situation, like a run-in with a narcissist, it's actually, the separation is divinely appointed, and it's a gift to you. Alright? God's cutting them away from you. God exposes them. God wills these things, or the universe decrees these things to happen, like the narcissist being inconsistent with the ability to keep the mask on. Alright, so you saw something wrong with them. Yes, your feelings were hurt. Your feelings are hurt as a byproduct. Your feelings are hurt, your emotions are hurt, because you're interwoven with that individual. Once you untangle from that individual, your emotions will no longer be affected. You will heal. You will get past it. You will remember your scars. You will remember the wars you went through. But it does not define you. Alright? You could run into challenges with mental health. It doesn't define you. Alright? I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but you will get through this. And please, have a look if people do share their own testimonies about how they've made it through and seen brighter days. You're no different from that, right? You've got something similar with every single person who's listening. You've got something similar. You've endured an experience with a parasite, dusty widow narcissist that, you could take on the surface. It's left you for worse. That's what a lot of people get stuck in the mindset of thinking. Oh, I've been left for the worst. I've been left for the worst. I understand why you think that. But really, this is God working in mysterious ways. Alright, this is the universe working in mysterious ways. Your ancestors, whatever you believe in, positive energy, something out there is orientating this and governing this to happen. And it's only because you're so attuned to this narcissist why it's painful, why it's hurtful. Perhaps if it was a romantic relationship, you were in love. If it was a friend, you were interlinked. You see, like there's collision with each of these angles. Where there's a family member, there's collision. Like it causes discomfort to your life. If you run in with a narcissist that's gained some sort of affiliation with you, it's going to cause trouble in your life. They're trouble, right? But this trouble and this hurt and this pain and everything like that actually works in your favor by you getting away. Okay? And you've got out of this for a reason. Alright? God got you out of there for a reason. So you're not suffering no more. So you're not around someone devaluing you no more, not appreciating you no more. You're not around users and abusers. And it may have been a long road. Maybe one hell of a long road. But you know what? At least you're out of it now. Some people never get out of it. Some people that result in taking their own lives from dealing with these types of people. Alright? So just there's plenty of reasons why you can think, right? Think positively. Try to think positively. Why has God tried to decipher it? Try to figure out, like, this is why I encourage you. It's not blindly following, okay? What I talk about now is not blindly following God or blindly following the universe or blindly following your belief system. It's not blindly following, but having trust in a positive force out there, call it God, call it the universe, call it higher self, whatever, that's kind of leading you or guiding you, right? And you trust in his plan, right? And that's why I bring up the story of Moses, right, in the Bible, because he was confronted with the Red Sea. It's in different books. Moses is mentioned in a lot of scriptures, but when he was confronted with the Red Sea, he trusted that something would happen. Now, whether you take this as mythology or fact or whatever, just understand the concept that might be being taught to humankind through the story of Moses. When he was chased by the army and stuff, and he got commanded to strike his staff and he split the sea, right? That's him trusting God's plan. People didn't believe in it. People didn't have trust in God's plan, right? Or the universe's plan, whatever you want to call it. Right? And that's why I'm saying trust in his plan helps you get through the real struggle and the dark days. It's just like Moses' mother as well, right? Moses' mother put him in a basket of reeds and sailed him out in the water because they were killing newborn sons, right? The king was killing the newborn sons, and it resulted, through God's plan, him actually becoming part of an affiliation with that king, and it ended up triumphing that king when he grew up. Alright? Now, whether you take this as mythology, whatever, it doesn't matter. Extract the meaning that I'm trying to share. Alright? There's something interesting in a higher good out there. Because good does supersede all evil. Right? It does. In a lot of ways. Just like light puts out dark. Honestly. So trust in his plan will really help you. And know that God's taken them out of your life for a reason. It's for your benefit. It's for your well-being. It's for the greater good. It's not for stress and strain. And if you can know that, so you can battle through the discomforts. You will still have discomforts. You will still have confusion and stuff like that. But if you trust in this higher decree from the positive energy from God, from the universe, from your higher self, from your ancestors, whatever it is, and you trust in something, have faith in something, it's not blindly following. All right, it's keeping you mentally regulated and in a good mental space. Right, it really is. There's no point falling into despair. Despair is suffering without meaning. All right, and that's a quote from Viktor Frankl. right, who was in a Nazi concentration camp, and his whole family got killed, and he found, you can look up his book, Man's Search for Meaning. He found the meaning of existence, in his own words, through suffering. So what I'm saying is sometimes we don't understand. Now I'm not saying you have to go and enjoy suffering. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say that this suffering you're going through is actually beneficial for the well-being and development of your soul, and you're going to go on to brighter and more wonderful things. Please, if anyone's left any comments, I know you share them on other videos, but share some insight of what you've seen in your life, and it might give some indication to those of the days ahead. I've spoken to many people whose lives have turned around. All right, they've transformed. They feel in a good place now. You're no different. All right, you're not gonna stay dark in a dark place for good. All right, even if it takes some time, you will get through this, and that it will happen. All right, and you'll get to that place where you know for sure. Yeah, you'll be like, yes, God took me out of that person's life for a reason. That's what you'll be like in your mind, heart, and soul. You'll be like, yes, I'm so glad God took me out of their life. However it happened, you were discarded, you were abandoned, you were ghosted, whatever, right? You cut them off, whatever. They was taken out of your life for a reason, right? Don't look at the surface level stuff here. Just them getting out of your life, out of your way, it's happened for a reason, and it's a big, big blessing. So anyway, thanks for listening today. I really appreciate the support. Please book a session if you like to. You may donate or support to the channel if you want to. Check out the main channel for more content. My podcast is now on Spotify. All links you need are in the description box below. If you would like access to over 100 exclusive videos, daily uploads and custom video requests, join my membership program at zionmembership.com. Links also in the description box below. There's a 3-day free trial and you can cancel at any time. All content is made by me with no ties to any organisation or university. Your support truly keeps us going. I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.